Now, the South Dakota State women are just a few hours away from hitting the floor in the NCAA tournament. And when they take on the Utah Utes, they'll be seeing a former South Dakota Prep Player of the Year. Zach Borg has a story from Spokane.
It's definitely a lot faster paced and the margin of error is a lot smaller, so being able to take care of the ball and just doing the most with my minutes, I would say, is the biggest adjustment.
Aaron Johnson and SDSU had a pretty good idea Reese Ross could eventually make the adjustment in 2022 when they saw her lead St. Thomas More to a state championship at Frost Arena.
Just has such a high ceiling, I think, because of her athleticism, skill level. Played at a really good high school program and understands what it takes to win. And I think just kind of getting started with what can be a great career.
The Rapid City native instead went to Utah, continuing a Cavalier pipeline west that started several years earlier with Drew Gilton, and says the emphasis that St. Thomas More coaches placed on defense has greatly aided her transition to college basketball.
Something that is hard to learn, being able to come in and actually have an opportunity to already understand how important defense is as a basketball player was definitely something that I appreciate from that program.
As a true freshman, Ross is averaging 4 points in about 12 minutes per game off the bench and has inadvertently given Utah head coach Lynn Roberts and the Utes an idea of what to expect from the Jackrabbit team they'll face from her home state.
Reese is just tough, fearless. You know, she's been roping cows her whole life, truly, and doesn't back down from anybody, anything, and I love that about her as a competitor. But I know we're going to face a bunch of those guys, so we've got to match their toughness.
And Reese knows that it's okay if all of South Dakota isn't cheering her on tonight, since it's pretty cool to have a date with some old friends in the big dance.
A lot of people reached out and they're excited, not only me as a South Dakota player, but being able to watch their hometown, and just no matter the outcome, they're happy for both of us.